So we finally have the NBA Finals promo in NBA Live Mobile. We've got two 99 overall Grandmasters with a Nikola Jokic and a Jimmy Butler, which you can potentially get for absolutely free. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that and all of the calculations to see what it's going to require in order to get all four of the 97s and of course those two 99 Grandmasters. So let's take a look at the limited time event. We'll do all the calculations towards the end of the video, but as you'll notice, there are two sort of sections to this promo. There's one on the left hand side plus those Blitz events, and then there is those right hand side events. On the left hand side, you got two events which are corresponding to the Denver Nuggets. I've played through both of them so far, and as you can see, it's going to give you 4 Denver Nuggets tokens, 50 NBA Finals points, and a chance 8 more Denver Nugget tokens. Now, I only got 4 tokens on both of these events. However, with a previous version of this structure where we had the Trae Young as the Grandmaster, people were pulling 4 tokens or even 7 tokens out of some of these events. So I only got 4 tokens on both of them. Considering it does say there is a chance at more, you could potentially get more. Of course, I don't know exactly whether the limit is 7 or whether you could get more than that. I just don't know that for certain. Let me know in the comment section down below how many sort of tokens you're getting per event. But then on the right hand side, you can see there are the events for the Miami Heat. Now these ones are very similar, giving you 50 NBA Finals points, but it doesn't give you a set amount of Miami Heat tokens. On all of these events bar one, I got 4 tokens. The one I didn't get 4 tokens on, I got 2 tokens. So I don't know exactly what the chances are of you getting 4 tokens or 2 tokens or possibly different amounts of tokens. But considering I got 4 tokens on the majority of them, I think the majority of events will give you 4 tokens. Again, that is not a guaranteed. Again, let me know in the comment section down below what sort of numbers of tokens you're getting per event. But then we come to the Blitz event, and these are guaranteed amount of tokens and points. You're getting 100 NBA Finals points on every single go, and of course 1 Denver Nugget token and 1 Miami Heat token on every single time you play through this event. There are 10 events you can play through daily, each one only costing 50 stamina. And if you look at all of the stamina costs throughout this promo, it's 25 stamina for those events, 25 stamina for those events, and then these Blitz ones are only 15 stamina a piece. So it's not going to be too much of an intensive grind for you to go ahead and play through absolutely every single event throughout the promo, but will it be enough to get yourself the Grandmaster? There is also an NBA Finals event, which is sort of a one-off deal over here. This is a who you got, so you'll basically go ahead and select between either the Nuggets or of course the Miami Heat. If you do pick correctly, you will get 500 stamina with that collectible. Otherwise, that token will be quick sold for 250. Now what I went ahead and did is once I got the pack, I basically closed the app and it goes over to your bench over here where you can open it whenever you would like. So basically when the finals are done, you can go ahead and pick up the token that corresponds to the team that actually won to get yourself a guaranteed 500 stamina, or you can go ahead and open it straight away and pick the team which you think will win. But that is it in terms of all those events. Again, make sure you're playing through every single event you possibly can. But it doesn't end here on the limited time events map. There is also those milestones, which is where these points add up. You can see you get yourself a guaranteed amount of tokens, so 3 Denver Nuggets tokens, 5 of each of the tokens, 3 of those Miami Heat tokens, and it just carries on bit by bit as you go along these milestones. Now you'll notice at 14,000 you'll get yourself a 91 overall player select. This will become very useful as we take a look into the sets a little bit later. There is another one of these at 20,000 points, but our first master, or Grandmaster should I say, in that Jimmy Butler, the 99 overall playstyle select, is going to be got at 22,000 points. That is at the very end of the milestones. He's hidden away in these milestones, not in the sets. That's how you're going to be able to go ahead and get yourself Jimmy Butler, by playing through all of these events, getting yourself the maximum amount of points, getting up to the end of the milestones, and getting yourself that Jimmy Butler. Then if we take a look at the sets, this is where you're going to use those tokens you're getting from the events as well to get yourself some players. And there is also a slight exchange set where you can go ahead and exchange 3 81 to 87 overall players to get yourself 800 finals points. This is on an 8-hour cooldown, meaning you can do it 3 times every single day. If you got the players, be sure to do this one because it's an easy way of getting 800 finals points. But in terms of the tokens which you're getting from those milestones, the event, you're going to exchange 15 West tokens to get yourself a 91 select pack. You're also going to do the same thing for the East tokens, so those Miami Heat tokens, for another 91 select pack. These 91s are used in order to get those 97 overall masters. And you'll notice with each of the master sets, they are going to require slightly different 91 masters. So you can see this Bam Adebayo is going to require those 3 91s over there. there, the Oladipo, Robinson, and so on and so on. And then you can see Tyler Hero is going to require a different set of those 91 Masters. Now, of course, those are the Miami Heat players, so they are also going to require 91 of these Miami Heat tokens, as well as those 3 specific 91 Masters. There are 3 different ones for Tyler Hero, and there are 3 different ones for that Bam Adebayo. Those are to get the 97 versions of those Masters. To get the Porter Jr., you're going to need to get yourself 3 specific 91 Denver Nuggets players, and of course 91 of those Denver Nugget tokens. And then also you're going to need to get exactly the same stuff, just with those 3 different players, to get yourself that Jamal Murray. So what I recommend you do is maybe save up all your tokens until towards the end of the program, where you've worked out exactly what you can do with all of your tokens, and then decide which sort of Masters you want to go for. If you want to try and get all of them and try and get yourself the Nikola Jokic, because that's what you're going to need to do, get all 4 of those 97s to get Jokic at Playstyle Select, and you'll get all 4 of those Masters back with that. Then you can pretty much go ahead and just complete as many sets as possible, getting yourself all of those 91s required and all of the tokens to get yourself all of those 97 Masters. It's very simple in the sets, just claiming up those 91 select packs. Make sure you're picking the right 91s that correspond to the ones that you actually need, because there's no point in getting duplicates, because that is simply going to be a waste of tokens. When it comes to exchanging extra tokens, you can use this set over here, which is a 3 for 2 offer. So you're going to exchange 3 tokens and get 2 of the tokens of your choice. So you could put in 3 Miami Heat tokens and get out 2 of those Denver Nugget tokens. That is how that set works over there. If we look at the store, there isn't too much you can do, but if we go onto the right hand side, you can buy this coin pack. There's 15k coins for 75 points 5 times a day, or you can watch an ad or spend 50 credits for 20 of those NBA Finals points, and you can buy 10 of those every single day. There's a champ or chump pack to get yourself a chance of getting some 92 players, which do look like they have got a little bit of a boost on them. There are, of course, all those money offers in order to get yourself some extra players, stamina, cash, points, tokens from all of those bundles. But now let's take a look and see exactly what you're going to get with the promo. The tokens are a little bit hit or miss with the calculations, because it is a little bit dependent on luck, but we'll start things off with the points, which is what you're guaranteed to get throughout the entirety of the promo. Again, you're working towards getting up to 22,000 points to get yourself that Jimmy Butler. And we'll start off with the event. So you're going to get yourself 50 points on every single one of these Denver Nuggets events and every single one of those Miami Heat events. There are 10 of those events every single day. Times up by 50, that's 500 points every single day. From the Blitz event, you're getting 100 points per event. That's 1,000 daily. Then from the set, you can see this one over here is going to give you 800 points. Times that by 3, because you can do it 3 times a day. That's 2,400 points. Then in the store, through that coin pack, you can buy 5 of those every single day, each one giving yourself 75 of those points. That's an extra 375 points daily, plus the credit or watch an ad pack, which is going to give you 200 points daily. In total, that is 4,475 points every single day. The promo is out for a total of 7 days, so if you times that by the daily total, that puts yourself at 31,325, which is comfortably over the maximum points you're going to be able to get through these milestones. So you could definitely get yourself that Jimmy Butler no money spent with points to spare. So you might not have to do all of those exchange sets. You might not have to buy everything in the store every single day. I would recommend though that you do play every single event, because that is going to get you the tokens which you're going to need. Now, when it comes to the tokens, as I mentioned earlier, there is those little chances of whether you get extra Denver Nuggets tokens, whether you get yourself 4 of these Miami Heat tokens or 2. I'm just going to go off some rough sort of estimates with what you potentially could get from some of these events. So you could get less, you could get more tokens from every single event. But let's take a look at these Denver Nuggets events. You're going to get yourself 4 tokens roughly on every single event. Times that by 2, because there are 2 of them, that's 8 tokens, plus the 10 you're getting guaranteed from the Blitz events. That's 18 Denver Nuggets tokens. Times that by 7, that's 126 Denver Nuggets tokens. Then if we look at the Miami Heat side, if you're say getting 4 tokens on every single one of these 8 events, that is going to be 32 tokens, plus the 10 you're getting from these Blitz events. That's 42 Heat tokens. Times the 7, that is 294 of those Miami Heat tokens. From the milestones, guaranteed, you're getting 58 Denver Nuggets tokens and 52 Miami Heat tokens, which leaves you with, in total, 184 Denver Nuggets tokens and 346 Miami Heat tokens, plus those 2 91 select packs, which are going to become very useful later on. Then in terms of getting yourself a 97 Masters, you're going to need to get yourself 91 tokens plus those 3 91s, each one costing 15 of the tokens. So in total, that is 272 tokens from each side because each of the masters cost 136 tokens. As I said earlier, you're getting 346 Miami Heat tokens. That is definitely enough to get yourself both of those Miami Heat masters. Then on top of that, you will have 94 tokens left over roughly, depending on your luck, which can then be used in this exchange set on the 3-for-2 offer to get yourself roughly an extra 50 or 49 Denver Nuggets tokens. That puts your Denver Nugget token total up to 233. You need 242 if you are using those 91 exchange sets in order to get yourself those 297 masters. So with a bit of luck, maybe a little bit of cash, you should be good to go in getting yourself the Nikola Jokic. Now, I do want to emphasize again that this is all dependent on how lucky you are in terms of the event. However, there is always that option to buy out sometimes with some cash. You might have to spend a bit of cash here and there to get yourself through the promo. I know towards the end of the Trae Young event, I had to spend a little bit of NBA cash. It wasn't a major amount, but if you're trying to get Jokic, then that might be the way to go. However, Jimmy Butler is absolutely guaranteed to be no money spent. As long as you're playing through all the events and maybe doing a couple of sets here and there, you should be good to go. But let me know in the comment section down below, who do you think is going to win between the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets? It's going to be an interesting series. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you want to go check out how you can do some insane special moves in NBA Live Mobile once you've got these cards, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner where I went through how you can do the jelly layup, step back shot, and a bunch of other special moves. So if you want to go check that out, the video should be popping up in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.